For Monday's absent assignment, you are going to be coming up with questions using the question formulation technique. Now, if you have already forgotten what that is, it's what we did on the first day of school. But if you did forget, I'm going to remind you really quick here. Sorry, I got to get this open. So remember, the question formulation technique is the rules. It's the set of 4 rules that we use to ask questions about something sciencey. So on the first day of school, you asked questions about me, right? Um, these are the 4 rules that you had to use to ask questions about me. So ask as many questions as you can. Do not stop to judge, discuss, or answer any of the questions. Write down every question exactly as it was stated and change any statement into a question. Now, when you are doing this absent assignment, essentially you're just trying to come up with as many questions as you can. You are graded on the depth of thought, so how deeply you had to think to come up with each question. So if your first question is like, "What is a wolf?" Okay, that's not super deep. Like you've experienced wolves before, especially going to WHA. Okay, so when you're filling out this form, you get your name, your hour, and then you have this photo here where you're going to write your 5+ questions down here where it says long answer text there. So this image here, you can kind of zoom in on it on your Chromebooks, but this shows the population of wolves in Superior National Forest. That's what SNF stands for, and it is over the years. So this starts in 1967, and the last one was 2012 for this graph. It's a little old, but so you can see that it goes up and down and up and down, up and down, and then it really goes up and then kind of trends upwards. So you may ask any questions that you can think of about the wolves in Superior National Forest or about, well, I would hope that they would be about this graph. Okay. So you can see when they were at their highest point, when they were at their lowest point. You might notice interesting differences or interesting patterns. Okay. So you are going to ask as many questions as you can. You need to have at least 5, though. Then for your next question, or the next task here, you need to tell me which one is your best or most important question. So you'll look at your list of 5+ questions here, pick out one, and then you'll decide if it's open or closed. Now, if you haven't been in class with us this week, then you don't know that difference. So an open-ended question is anything that requires an explanation. So it's easy if I compare it to closed. A closed-ended question would be like a one-word answer or like barely one sentence. So for example, if I said, "What is your dog's name?" It would probably just be one word. For me, it would be Dino. Okay, so if you said, "Miss Hatton, what's your dog's name?" I'd say Dino. That's a closed-ended question. Or if you said, "Miss Hatton, do you have a dog?" I'd say yes. Okay. However, if you said, "Miss Hatton, why did you decide to get a dog?" That is an open-ended question. I have to give you a lot of explanation there. I cannot say yes or no or just a name or a number. Um, and so that would be an open-ended question. So this right here, you do not have to um, get it absolutely correct. I just want you to practice considering if it's open or closed. Okay. Um, all right. So that is the absent assignment for Monday.